Hi, Cancer. I just, like, right before the camera started, it has, like, this delay thing, and I just started getting, like, really sneezy, and I don't know why, because my allergies have been fine since I've been here in New York. So if I sneeze, I don't know if you guys have heard me sneeze yet. It's really loud and obnoxious, so I apologize in advance. Make sure my phone is on. Do not disturb. Yep. So your season is coming to an end. A lot of people are really happy about your season coming to an end. Not because of you. It's just been very watery, very emotional with the eclipse, the new moon eclipse that was in your sign. People are recognizing a lot of things need to change in their lives. And it's just been really tough on, say, the earth signs and the air signs because things are changing. So I'm actually here to say thank you for the change and letting us go through these emotions because they're very needed. A lot of people, you know, we don't like to have these emotions because it looks vulnerable. It looks weak. It's not, though. It's not weak. So let's see how you're mid-July. Thank you for your patience with this. I am in New York. We did the workshop last night. It was amazing. And I'm excited for the Boston workshop this coming up Friday. And the workshops in Austin, Texas, and in Atlanta, Georgia in August. If you're interested in any of those, the links are below in the description box for the Eventbrite links. So it was magical. It was a wonderful night. The people that I met were amazing. So I hope to meet so many more of you. Anyway, quick plug. I don't even know where that came from. It just kind of flew out. So the first card out is the Sun. So things are looking up at the end of July. It's Leo season. Like literally the card is screaming at you. It's Leo season. Here it is. Rise and shine. So what are the eclipses doing for you? I've been asking each of the signs that. What is it that you want from these eclipses? What is being taken out of your life? Because I feel like you're seeing things more clearly in a much more stable way. Eight of Pentacles. Good, 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 good. Steady, steady progress. Building up your coins, building up your foundation, not skipping the steps. And being very honest with yourself about things that the eclipse is showing you. Right? I actually have a dear, dear Cancer friend, I'm sure she's watching, who even said to me, don't let this eclipse bring up unwarranted fears. She was right. You guys are so good at just knowing. You just know things. So, is there an earth sign in your life that's still moving at a snail's pace? Maybe they're not saying everything. No, I don't feel like that's it. I feel like things are actually becoming really clear about the reason why this pace is the way it is. Because the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles to me are the same thing. Like not skipping the steps. Doing things in the order that you're supposed to be doing them. And knowing that that's okay. Because Leo season is like one of those seasons where everybody's like, no, let's just get it done. Let's just do it, do it, do it, do it. Right? Everybody feels really confident. Nine of Swords. So, interesting. I don't want you to worry about this pace. I don't want you to worry about the pace. And I know I'm an earth sign saying, It's okay, Cancer. Slow down. I don't want you to worry about this pace because even if things don't happen as fast as you want them to, putting yourself in a state of anxiety over it is not going to help it go any faster. Real talk, right? Let's be honest. I'm being brutally honest with everybody in July just because it's time. Are you worried about your stability? Because it looks like it's happening, but I feel like if it's not going as fast as you want it to go, it's putting you in a state of anxiety. And I kind of feel like this anxiety is unwarranted, like my friend said. Don't let the eclipse, because if there are things that are being taken out of your life that are making you feel unstable, they will be replaced with something else. So you don't have to fear the instability or the feeling of being unstable, because, yeah, you need to look at things differently. The Four of Swords. So with the Four of Swords, you look at this card, there are ties on these swords. And I always say, the Four of Swords, while you're meditating, while you have your eyes closed and things are quiet, cut ties with the idea of the way you think things are supposed to go. Try to see it in a different way. Because not everything is going to look the way you want it to. It's not going to happen in the time you want it to. But it is happening. It's just happening in a more earthy way. Earth signs take their time in doing things because we want to be precise. We want to be precise. Yeah, if you hold on to it too tightly, if you try to manipulate the situation into what you want, I feel like there will be regrets. Four of Pentacles, Magician, and the Five of Cups. Try not to manipulate the situation by holding on to things or wanting to have it your way, because I feel like you'll be very disappointed with the results. And it really hasn't been working up to this point. Holding on so tightly to things, it's not working for you. So let's clarify some stuff. Yep. And then we'll look at the bottom of the deck. So the Sun, what are you seeing so clearly? I think you're going to start to see that it is actually working in your favor, moving forward in your favor. But if it doesn't look exactly the way you want it to, you might be a little disappointed. That's okay. If things don't work out in July in how you wanted it to, there's still Leo season coming up. So we have the Knight of Wands and we have the Knight of Swords on the Sun. And to me, it feels like there's this battle ensuing. And I feel like this battle is what made you see things clearly, that you kind of have to start over again and rebuild with a stronger foundation than you had before. So, Eight of Pentacles. What is this steady, methodical movement? You'd be dealing with an air sign, fire sign. We do have Gemini over here. Five of Swords and the Page of Cups. So the deception that you're wanting more out of this situation that you're already building, because the thing is like, you're like, but I want more from it. I want more from this situation. I want more from this situation. But it's happening. And you're just deceiving yourself that it's not, because it's taking its sweet ass time to manifest. Well, but who decided that you get to make things happen in your time and not divine timing? The moon. I know, it's so frustrating. There's that earth sign that's taking their sweet time. Well, and we have to remember, we collapse timelines all the time. And we build new ones. So every single step you take, every single move, every single thing you do during the day can totally change what was going to happen and change the timeline. Right? So if it's not time yet, stop fighting it. Because you feel like the slowness is a deception. Why is this taking so long? And it's almost like you think it's never going to happen. Whatever this is. Getting a new job. Just building up your stability in some way. I feel like this has to do with your environment. People around you who keep coming at you and coming at you and coming at you. And you just want to have that steady, safe. I mean, a Cancer that doesn't feel steady on their feet, it's like a crab being upside down and like trying to get right side up. I feel like that's where you guys are right now. You're like, I'm just trying to right myself. I'm just trying to right myself. So take a new path. Page of Wands. You do it. You do it. I mean, there are so many people up here. You take the initiative. Stop letting other people tell you how to live your life. You're the one that can write yourself. Right? You don't have to lay on your back with your arms flinging up in the air. Look at it differently, Cancer. You take the initiative because you can. But you've had so many people coming at you in so many different ways to tell you otherwise. You know what is right for you. You know what this building is. You know why things are going so slow. But when there's a lot of chatter coming at you, it's just fogging up your eyesight, right? So the Seven of Pentacles on the Four of Swords. If you feel like you keep waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, you've got to look at this differently. I'm going to clarify the Five of Cups because it's clear to me that right here is like really, really trying very hard to hold on to things and maybe manipulate the situation. Not in a bad way. I'm not saying you guys are manipulators. I'm just saying, like, maybe you're trying to make things go faster, but it's disappointing you no matter what you're doing. So the Five of Cups, let's clarify that. And then we'll look at the bottom of the deck real quick. Five of Cups. I feel like July isn't really turning out the way you wanted it to. Yeah, Six of Swords. So it's time to really balance yourself out and not worry about the movement of things and how fast it's going. Just know that it is happening. And the Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Eight of Cups. King of Swords. Seven of Wands. Nine of Cups. Knight of Cups. Strength. You have to walk away from all of your harshest critics that you feel like you have to defend yourself on constantly. Three of Swords, Eight of Cups, King of Swords, Seven of Wands. You have to walk away from your harshest critics because you know where your path is. You know where, and even if you don't, your soul does, and it's leading you. And if it's leading you in a direction that doesn't feel good, then it's not the right path. But if you're being led in a direction that feels good, and you'll know, you will know. You don't have to defend yourself all the time. You don't have to be turned upside down. And these eclipses are going to show you, or already showing you, just how strong you really are. You have Leo here, so you could be dealing with the Leo. I feel like there's a hair. It's driving me crazy. It keeps tickling my arm. Going for what you want. I feel like in August, the beginning of August, this kind of is like leading into it. You're going to get so many things in August that you've been wanting. And either you're going to get them for yourself or you're going to be offered them. And it's going to be really, really good. So just for now, breathe through the pace of it. Don't let other people's chatter make you think differently about your life, because you're building it in a good way. Try not to hold on to things that you can't control, like timelines. I mean, you can control timelines, but when you collapse them and you don't realize you're doing it by making a decision, sometimes it's hard to see that timeline, the new one. So, yeah, I always tell people when I do readings and stuff and I predict like timelines, which I don't do often anymore because I'm more of the healer journey. I could predict the timelines, and I do sometimes, but that's not my main focus anymore because I always say, you know, we have free will. Tomorrow you could make a decision that changes this whole reading. So keep that in mind as you make decisions on the things that you want already and that you're building up to. If you've made decisions, you have to remember that those decisions are going to impact the other things that you wanted. So timelines are shifting. All right, personal readings. There's only like a 2-week wait period right now for personal readings. I did that on purpose. That's why I'm only offering a certain amount at a time, because I don't want the time frame to be, you know, 3 weeks or a month anymore, especially with the way these energies are going and with all of the workshops I'm doing. So fearlessintuition.net if you want a reading. I love you all. Take good care of yourselves. I'll see you for August. Bye.